What's good, family? Oh my goodness, I have a message. So I was just sitting over there minding my own business, doing my things that I do. And I just kept feeling drawn to come bring a message. So here I am. This is a message for May. Great things come from, great things never come from comfort zones. Okay? Okay, so this is in alignment with the message. Yum. Okay, so first of all, I felt led to grab this oracle deck that I have not used in a while. And then I also felt led to grab this. I love this spirit song deck. And it's a little bit different. It has different instead of okay, so I'm going to tell you what the mix-ups are. In this particular reading, what's going to matter is that instead of crystals or instead of pentacles, it's crystals, and instead of cups, it's shells. So that's what the exchange is, okay? So let me tell you, first of all of these oracle cards came out. First one was soar. And immediately I heard Christina's high note, spread your wings and soar. I'm not warmed up, but manifest. You're always, okay, so let me read these. Soar, this is a May message, okay? It's also a timeless reading, but if you're here, then I'm feeling like this is very much like this coming month, okay? This is to light your fire, to remind you like it's go time. Your divine team is on your side. Hey, welcome. I'm Brittany Sunshine. This is Seed Soil Wider, where we align with divine revelation for deeper roots and brighter blooms. Check the links below. I have freebies on my website. You can also sign up, add yourself to my email list. If anything ever happens with these platforms, because they pull things sometimes. Remember that thing that happened with TikTok? It was only for a day, but in case anything happens, we can stay in touch through email. So add your name to my free weekly workshop email list. Comes with a series, and it's just like 6 free workshops with some life creation modalities and some freebies from me. Okay? Enough of that. So it's time to soar. You're being asked to stop dimming your own light. Period. It's time for you to come out of the shadows and let your authentic self soar. Fly high, dear one. Next, manifest. Boom. It's talking about how we're always manifesting whether we realize it or not. It's based on our thoughts and feeling, what we're thinking about, and this is what Dr. Joe Dispenza as well as Neville Goddard teaches, which, by the way, I think Joe Dispenza learned from Neville Goddard. I just think he's not giving him credit, and he just went and proved it in science, but it's like very much in alignment. And I know he has his reasons. It's because the religious people will throw stones if you say, like, what religious teacher or what spiritual teacher you learned from. So I'm like, wow, very strategic, Joe Dispenza. You just didn't say who you learned from, and you just went and showed it in science, and you're just acting like it's kind of like all your idea. But anyway, the point is there's tons of teachers who have taught what he's teaching, and just his like swing on it is to go and show it in scientifically, which I am here for that all day. Okay. So what you're thinking about and what you're feeling is who you're being, and that's your personality, and that is like the signal that you're emitting into the quantum field. There's more to it than that, by the way, because you're also carrying things that you've inherited. So if you're like, no, trust me, I would love to like be happy all the time, but I'm dealing with this thing that I don't know how to, or that I like wouldn't choose, and no matter like apparently no positive thinking is like fixing it. That's where you got to work on that subconscious and unconscious. Okay, so open up. I just dropped it. Hold on. Open up. You're being asked to open up your heart, let down your walls, and trust that you're here for what's best for you. Your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up. Okay? And I feel like that's definitely a message too for like, be open to healing, be open to new ideas of how healing is possible. Question everything. Like if whatever the thought system isn't producing solutions, then it's like, then there's got to be a different way. And like what if their thought system isn't producing the solutions that has been promised, then it's not the full story, right? Okay. So, excuse me. I'm going to read these. These 3 cards came out from the Spirit Song deck. We have the King of Crystals, which remember is the Pentacles, the King of Pentacles. which is this tiger. Ooh, love it. The Seven of Shells, which is this lobster, and the shells are cups, 7 of cups. And then the Empress, this divine goddess rabbit. Okay, so I'm going to read out of the book what these say. You just sit tight and buckle up. So, the Empress, beauty and abundance. Embodying the feminine divine rabbit's world is grown from love and beauty. She is an emissary of simple pleasures and a guardian of safety and trust. Now begins a period of growth and abundance through the compassionate spirit of Rabbit. Her energy will assist you in nurturing the birth of a new idea and create beauty in your life. With patience, the finest rewards will be reaped. Expect great outcomes. And like I said, I felt the nudge that this is for this coming month. 555 as I looked up. Also, this is card number 3. So if you've been seeing 3s, then this message is confirmed for you. The keywords here are creativity, growth, beauty, abundance, comfort, sensuality, fertility, patience, and compassion. Okay, now I just dropped another card. Let me grab it. Miracles, which, by the way, if you've been listening to my messages, this theme has been so access to miracles. It was just a card that I've been pulling frequently in my own deck, like the deck that I write. So I love it when our messages are confirmed as we go. Okay, what do we have next? 7 of Shells, boom, the lobster, choice and ambitions. Listen to how these cards relate too, by the way. Like, it's so congruent. Wandering through his emotional landscape, Lobster is in search of ambitions and ideas that seem to have drifted away. And this is so incongruent with what I've been talking about, where I'm like, maybe it's like a childhood dream. My cats are... my cats have the zoomies, so don't mind that. Awakening, okay, the dreams, like childhood dreams, or like purpose, you know, we've been talking about this. So Lobster is in search of ambitions and ideas that seem to have drifted away. Awakening to the endless possibilities life has to offer, he's come to the crossroads of choices. He's persistent, and eager to embrace his imagination as he explores his options. He takes time to ponder the choices that are most important to him. I had a dream about this morning, yo. Oh my gosh. I dreamt that I created, and so I'm going to create it. Okay, cat's out of the bag now. Literally, my cats never go in a bag. Have you ever tried to put a cat in a bag? Sounds messy. But for the monthly workshops, the monthly memberships, okay, so I dreamt, I'm just remembering now, that I had created this quadrant to help identify what your purpose is, like what your life purpose is. And the quadrants had things like, things that, anyway, I got to create it. So I'm not going to sit here and try and think it out on the video. But the point is, this is crazy because this is reminding me of that dream that I forgot till right now. So he's persistent and eager to embrace his imagination as he explores his options. He takes time to ponder the choices that are most important to him. So this quadrant thing that I'd created, it was to help you be like, what is my purpose? Like, because that's where, for me, when I came out of like a really, that crazy season where I was really like traumatized, I've done so much healing work. So hello, I'm good now. But we're always healing. But I was like traumatized. I was like afraid of people. I had social anxiety, crazy. And I was like, all I can think about is like doing handstands and headstands. And like, that's really all I want to do forever. I've come a long way, have I not? So the idea is like, you may be in a space where you're like, I don't know what I would do. And like, and because of what's holding me back right now, my wounding, my trauma, and by the way, I'm being reminded, like, be careful not to call it my thing. Like, so wounding that's around, trauma that's around, like, don't claim it as yours. That's one of, like, the secret keys that I believe got me out of chronic pain, is I refused to call it mine. I was like, it's not my chronic pain. I had, like, and that there it is. Like, I have chronic pain, and so I had to watch my language. I'd be like, you know, my body experiences chronic pain, but it's not mine. I don't know where it's from, and it's leaving. And I would just declare that. And it took a while, but I do not have chronic pain anymore because I like refused to claim it, even though it was my experience. So there's some weird like manifestation stuff right there. But taking time to ponder the choices that are most important, Lobster is your creative guide in making the best decisions that will help you move ahead into new, desirable situations. Choices are plenty in the world, but by focusing inward, you're giving yourself the energy needed to focus without attempting to do everything at once. So this is talking about choices, decisions, possibility, observation, imagination, searching for purpose, retreat, and ambitions. Wow. Crazy, amazing. Thank you for this message. Reminding me. Speak up. You're being reminded to speak up about your purpose, about what's true to you. It's time to let it out so that you can move on and be happy if there's anything that is holding you back from moving forward. Okay. Now, the King of Crystals, which is the tiger. The King of Crystals, this tiger. Courage and commitment. A master of prosperity. Okay. Shout out to the Empress, the Seven of Shells, like all of it is confirming. Okay, Master of Prosperity, everything tiger touches turns to gold. So it's like when you go through this Seven of Shells, Lobster, you know, discerning what matters, discerning what's important, exploring your, like, what is meaningful to you, what's that thing that only you can do, that nobody can do it like you know, what is that thing that you could lose time doing. You're just like, you get so into it. It's just like flow state. And that doesn't mean it has to be like you want to do it all day, every day. It doesn't mean it has to be like the only thing you like. But anyway, then it's going to bring about this King of Crystals, this everything you do turns to gold. He's courageous and methodical in his approach to meet a goal and leaps upon a solution when challenged with a problem. Tiger is a natural leader, supports others in their goals while consistently working toward meeting his own. He's satisfied with his life and enjoys his peaceful place of retreat whenever he needs to unwind. Tiger is your guide in making a commitment to a long-term goal and reminds you that you can reap rewards just as he has done. Take pride in your achievements and be on the lookout for great opportunities. I love this message for you. The keywords here are success, courage, reliability, commitment, manifestation, ambition, protection, determination, security, luxury, and reward. And for the record, that's the last card in the book. Like, that's the last card in the deck. So that feels like it comes with this extra finality of, like, not having arrived, but just this finality of, like, time for purpose. And then literally here's the last card from the other deck. It's time. You're being asked to move forward toward the dream that you've been carrying in your heart. It's time to bring it out into the world. You're ready. It's time. Oh my gosh, this could not be any more clear. I'm always so glad when I heed the nudge and show up because wow. So anyway, I've got to go and create that quadrant now. And like I said, click on the link below, get added to my email list, and then I'll keep you in the loop when I officially launch this next thing that I'm creating. And shout out to everybody that's taken my courses already and that is here for it. There are so many amazing things in the works. Like, yes, I just have so many ideas, and it's so cool because they're actually, like, life is so good now. I'm able to actually manifest them. And, it's been a long time coming. So anyway, you are connected to a powerful collective. And if you're ready, and just so you know too, I'm always investing in myself. Like, this is, I'm always leveling up. Okay. Started from the bottom. Now I'm here. Okay. So we're going. Okay. Be blessed, be well, be free. And I'll catch you on the next one.